Hey Candlestick family, it's Katie here. I hope that this video finds you all happy, safe, and healthy. Today we're going to go over some basic arm exercises, which are going to be very important to work on upper back and shoulder girdle strengthening. Now, a lot of you, or some of you, may have these handy dandy little 2 or 3 pound weights at home. If you have them for this video, then great, I encourage you to use it. Please do. But on the off chance that you don't, which I know some people haven't, had the chance in order to get some, what we're going to do today is we're going to go and incorporate some soup cans into our exercise. So I'm calling this the Soup Can Arm Series. Today's arm series is brought to you by the makers of Progresso, Hearty Minestrone, and Chicken and Wild Rice. Just kidding, they're not really sponsors, but they will be soon. Anyway, so before we get started with our exercises, we'll put these down. Let's get our shoulders and our neck a little warmed up before we start pulling any weights around. So first thing we're going to do is just get into a nice comfortable stance. No hyperextended knees, soften them a little bit. I want the navel pulled up and in, and you're going to activate the glutes just a little bit, just a nice relax. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Good. As we inhale and exhale, I want you to draw the shoulders up towards the ears and then push them down away into the glutes. Good. And a few more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale, draw back down. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's draw the shoulders forward and back. So we're going to protract the shoulders to bring them forward in front of us. And then you're going to retract the shoulders to crack a walnut in between them. Let the chest open there. And again, protract and retract. One more. Protract and draw those shoulders in and together into your back. And then come back into a nice natural stance. Good. Let's do some shoulder circles. You're going to lift the shoulders up to the ears, back behind you, down to the glutes, and then forward in front of you. 2, around, and one more. And around. Let's reverse the circles. Back, up, forward, and down. 2. One more. And relax. Good. Let's do some head tilts. You're going to tip the right ear over to the right shoulder. Feel that nice little stretch along the opposite side of the neck. Come back up to center and then tip left ear to left shoulder. As you're doing this, try to resist the urge to look down at the shoulder. So you're always looking straight forward. The ear is just reaching for the shoulder. And then coming back up. Let's do that again. Right ear to right shoulder. And come back up to center. Left ear to left shoulder. And come back up to center. Now let's turn. You're going to turn all the way to the right, looking past that right shoulder without moving the torso. Come back to center. Turn and look towards the left. And come back to center. One more set. To the right. And come back to center. And then to the left. And then come back to center. All right, let's get started. So grab your weights or your soup cans. And what we're going to do is, again, you can either do 2 stances with this. You can either go traditional Pilates stance, which you all are familiar with. It's your heels are together, your toes apart. You're wrapped at the hips in order to activate those glutes. Or what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go parallel, hip width distance apart. And what I'm intending to do there is I'm going to flex my feet so my toes want to curl up off of the mat. And I'm going to soften the knees just slightly, not too much, but just a soft bend, and then squeeze the glutes, and that's activating that backside there. So not only are you going to get an upper body workout, you're also going to get a little bit down below the belt as well. So what we're going to start off with, when we're doing this though, keep in mind, try not to hinge forward. We're keeping a nice straight back, so the shoulders and the hips and the knees are always aligned, and the navel, as always, is always connected. So pull that navel up and in towards the spine and keep it engaged. First thing we're going to do is a classic up and down. So everything stays square. You're going to just float the arms straight up. Hands and elbows come aligned with the shoulders and then draw back down. Lift up for 2 and lower. Lift up for 3 and lower. Lift up for 4 and lower. One more for 5 and lower. Let's add on. Lift the arms up. Bend the arms to 90 degrees. Come back straight. And lower back down. I'll do your side view. Lift the arms up, bend the elbows, extend the arm rooms, and lower. And lift. Bend, extend, lower. 2 more. Lift, bend, extend, lower. Final one. Lift, bend, extend, lower. Good. If you want to shake out the legs, And the arms a little bit before we get started, you're welcome to do that. All right, getting back into place. We're gonna activate the glutes, soften the knees. Arms are gonna float up. We're gonna open up the arms to the side and then bend the arms just to 90 and extend. And 2, extend. 3, now watch my elbows. They're not going any higher or lower than my shoulders. They're staying nice and aligned. And 5, and bend. Now hold at the bend position. You're gonna turn your palms towards, or away from you rather, and then you're going to hug the arms in and then open the arms back out for goalpost. And press, and open, and 3, and open, and 4, and open. One more for me, 5, and open. Now let's close, lower the arms down, and shoulders relaxed. Good. All right, next exercise are gonna be biceps with a little bit of curl at the wrist. So we're standing up nice and tall. We're gonna bend the arms to 90 degrees, lower the arms down, and then flick the wrist back. Come back to center. Bend, lower, flick, and center. Bend, lower, flick, and center. And I like this one too, because you're getting some bicep curls in here, but you're also getting a little wrist action too, which is just as important. Let's do one more. Bend, lower, flick, and return. Good. All right. So moving on, the next form of exercises we're going to do is at a hinge level. So if you don't like doing it from a hinge, you don't have to, you can stand. And I can show that to you as well. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to go side view of you. We're going to soften the knees a little bit more than what you would do. So do a little bit more of a bend. Those feet are still flexed, the glutes are still activated. And from the hips, you're going to hinge down like so that you can have your shoulders and your hips aligned with one another. So almost like you can put a dinner plate on your back without it falling. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can do 45 degrees. Again, still make sure the navel is activated here. You don't want it to fall into your back. Or if you want, we can do this standing up. But I'm going to do it for the purpose of tabletop today to show you all what it's going to do. So the arms are going to hang down low. My shoulders and my hips are level. My navel is connected in, and my arms are in a nice soft elbow position like you're hugging a big beach ball. We're going to open the arms wide up just to the height of the shoulders and then lower back down. Good. Lift up for 2 and lower. Lift up for 3 and lower. Keep going. 4 and lower. One more. 5 and lower. Good. And now we're going to round all the way up. Scoop the navel to spine to restack all the way up. And shrug those shoulders over. Good. Let's go back down in that position again. Bend the knees, hinge the hips, everything is low, and we're going to start with the elbows by the rib cage for triceps. We're just going to extend the arms straight out and then bend all the way in. Press 2 and in, and 3 and in. Now if you're doing this standing up, you can still do it, but just have the arms extend back past your back. This way you're going to get those triceps. You're not going to get as much if your arms are just straight down by your side. So reaching them back, bend, and press. 3 more. Bend, and press. 2, and press. 1 more. 3, and press. Lower the arms all the way down. Excellent. Let's finish with a stretch. This is side to side. So, again, activate the glutes, or you can go in Pilates stance. Your right arm's going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to reach over to the left. Now, when you're doing this, try not to twist the torso. Everything's staying aligned. Come back up. Switch the arms. Left arm up. Reach over. Let the other arm hang. Lift up tall and extend. Right arm up. Over. Lift. Bend. Extend. Over. Lift from the navel. Bend. Extend. We can add on. Lift. Press. Bend, extend, up, and switch. Left arm up, over, bend, extend, and up. One more set. Right arm up, over, bend, extend, and lift. Left arm up, reach, over, bend, extend, up, arms come down. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears, down and away. Good. Lift up for 2. And lower, final one for 3, and lower. Good. That's it for today. I hope all of you got a lot out of this, and I hope all of you continue to stay safe and healthy, and I hope to see you all in the studio very, very soon. I miss you all. Take care, everybody.